Alrighty, quick daily trading recap again here on this Monday, the 13th of June, 2022. To Christ be the glory. Again, harder sell off in the market overall. 3.8% in the red we're showing here on SPY. Hard gap down it shows on the daily perspective there. Absolutely. Market dollar volume here quick first as I'm kind of falling asleep, just doing all of this again, just to not break the chain. This week I will be breaking the chain in the back half of the week after I'm going on vacation here for a little bit, but for the little screen time that I was here today, I will just go over again for future me as reference of what was going on today. Dollar volume here on the NASDAQ today, $274 billion volume. I don't normally pay attention or don't really care about the advancers and decliners, but just that kind of popped into my vision there. Crazy to see. 600 advancers, 4,000 decliners. Nice. I think a similar story. $441 billion volume traded on the day. 200 advancers, 4,600 decliners. OTC markets, $2.4 billion traded on the day. 700 advancers, 3,500 decliners, meaning 3,500 closing in the red, 700 closing in the green. Crazy to see. Absolute mayhem there. 9:30, 9:45 strategy working out well to both the upside and downside profit target I had for that 15-minute stretch interval there, and the 3:45 to close window is just a downside profit target as of now for what my backtested data is kind of saying for the overall profitability of a strategy in that volatile voluminous time frame. That one worked out well today for little wins on those. The session-wide strategy, which is that small little 2-point scalp trade from session open to session close, that's what kind of threw me under with that hard 7K loss day, just mismanaging my size on that trade. And for the days, especially when it does not go in your favor, it is huge unrealized P&L losses, and it can be absolutely tanking to immediately then stop that strategy for the next few successive days. Obviously from days like this proving that it was an unsustainable trade to be able to take losses like this, even with the nice win rate that it does have at times. It's just unsustainable. So I did luck out in a sense of I was away from the computer when the Sunday session opened there, and I thought there was just a miscommunication, of course, with the rollover of the expirations on those futures, and I was trading MES, and of course all my data is based on ES, and just kind of mix-mashing those charts. Anyway, regardless, as I came back to the screen and saw it was kind of harder in the red, I was just like, okay, I think there was at some point, based on the data, that there was a tick to that 2-point level area, so that could validate my data to say that, oh, it actually did happen what I was looking for. But, I was still in the red. My position was showing I was still red overall, like the total loss for today, $150 or something. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, you know what, just eat it. I don't want to see this thing just go continually further because I was banking on and hoping that it would again reach that price or even beyond it in order for me, because I mismanaged it trading not only on MES but on the 622 contract expiry. So yeah, just from that stupidity and from that kind of just weirdness of that situation, I actually saved myself a lot of P&L loss overall on the day of it going continually further against me for that session-wide small little 2-point profit target seeking from the open price there. Not getting hit on that today, obviously shunned playing that potentially over the next few days as well. But yeah, definitely saved myself, lucked out with that totally, 100% of, even though it was a harder P&L loss day, and it's been, quite a few little successive P&L loss days for all of these strategies, and just makes me scratch my head at all this, especially as I'm in this kind of delirious ready to go to bed mindset of just like, is this paying out? Beyond the little stupidity of the 7K loss, the 1K loss days, just the situations that I worked myself into, like I created that loss, but just like, and is what I'm doing actually profitable? Because I'm still coming at it from the mindset of, oh, this isn't just it's not a 1 day, it's not a 1 week type of trade. It's a monthly based trade. It's a, half a year base trade. It's a year time frame on this trade. It's not just the closing of an open to buy, sell to close. It's the collection of all these and what it creates from that little backtested data based on totally unemotional, undiscretional viewpoints. But even at that, it's just constant evaluation of just coming at like, is what's going on? Is it profitable? So just those things going on in my head, and I'm definitely get to rattle it around as I'm doing other things, getting away from the market, and how much I do want to let that soak in for the current vacation time ability that I'm able to get away from the markets and screens even more if I want to allow that to happen. But Most importantly, I'm just going to be able to get some sleep. And just sleep on it and be able to come back fresher and ready to attack and continue to show up tomorrow. That's just what the basis of it all. I'm just showing up tomorrow. Every opportunity that I have is another opportunity to make my own luck, right? Is to get lucky, like I did with that Jan play. Even though it wasn't real P&L, wasn't real cash account trade, things like that happen just by showing up, just little tiny things like that, and just over and over again, stringing some amount of them together. It's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. I totally and firmly believe in that one. So that was really all I had on today. It's going to be kind of same thing, short, quick tomorrow, if I'm able to get to it, and then nothing else the rest of the week for this slower little trading that I'm doing as of right now, and less screen time in front of the screens. I'm ready to get to bed. I thank you guys for watching. We will catch you guys on the next one.